Welcome back to the Cigar Bar. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to do a reaction video. As you can see, I've got some strange things around me, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is a little preparation for, I've already seen the video, but we'll do, I've only watched it one time, so we'll do like a little reaction video, and then a conversation, and then we're going to make the TikTok cocktail. I didn't want it to seem like I'm picking on anybody. Thing is, everyone's taste is different. Everyone's taste is, my taste isn't the most evolved in the world, and but I do react to things as probably, I came up as a bartender during the cocktail explosion, so sometimes things offend me a little bit, which is not good, because it makes me seem like a big old and no one likes a big old. So let's dig in. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Old Fashioned.
Here's an old-fashioned recipe that'll blow everyone's mind. Cinnamon Toast Crunch old-fashioned. Let me show you how to make it. Fill up a jar with Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
So first things first, obviously, seeing cereal in a cocktail is automatically going to make my BS meter go off. I've followed this account for a while. His cocktails are always with crazy zany ingredients. He makes a lot of what he calls jungle juice, which I don't think is super cool to call it nowadays, but it's just a mess of just vodka with some sort of Gatorade with some sort of fruit. High horse for just a second on these kinds of cocktails. I know that they're designed to take to parties and things like that, but they're kind of irresponsible cocktails. You're just throwing a ton of horrible ingredients together and just getting people obliterated, and that's just not a life that I want to live.
Fill up a jar with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Fill the rest of our jar up with bourbon. Have you ever just had an idea that you started acting on, and mid through that idea while you were doing it, you realized to yourself, holy crap, this is a better idea than I thought? This is that idea right now.
I've had a lot of ideas like that, and I've never been that impressed with myself.
Few things we can all agree on. One of those is that soggy cereal is gross. Finally, we're gonna add in 4 ounces.
4 ounces is a lot of ounces for a cocktail. Now, granted, when you infuse any cocktail, you do lose a little bit of the alcohol content. It drops the proof a little bit. So I should have started with 100 proof, but yeah, this is disgusting. Look how hazy it is.
Of our Cinnamon Toast Crunch bourbon into a glass. You can always use a rye as well. Those work just as good with old fashions. A little bit of cinnamon sugar.
More cinnamon sugar? What about the cereal it was in overnight? I don't think we need more.
3 to 4 dashes of Angostura bitters.
The technique is... See, the technique is remarkable.
Stir this till the cinnamon sugar dissolves. Drop in our ice mold. Garnish with some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Time for a sip. Cheers.
Hold on now. He just put cereal in there after stating that we all say that we all can agree that soggy cereal is the worst, right? And we're going to make it. Yay. All right, so for our version of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Old Fashioned, of course, we will use Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We are going to use Benchmark bourbon. Now, Benchmark is made at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. It's $15 for a liter. I haven't actually tried it, tasted it before. So maybe we'll taste a little bit of this with the cocktail after the infusion. Here we are. We got the small jar. Already nervous. Gonna fill it up with our whiskey. Right. Well, that's about a 750 milliliter right there. I'm gonna seal it up for the night. It's already cloudy and gooey. All right, we'll put this in the fridge. We will let it infuse overnight, and we'll be back to make it. All right, it is the next day. So let's strain out our Cinnamon Toast Crunch infused bourbon and see how this cocktail turns out. Gotta say, it is not an appetizing sight. We're going to strain it through my strainer, through cheesecloth, to try to save as much or stop as much of the cinnamon sugar bits as possible. I'd probably ideally want to centrifuge this because it's a lot of giblets floating around in there. And we will build it in the mixing glass just for classy sake. All right, we will do 3 dashes of Angostura, a tad of extra cinnamon because it needs that, a little bit of extra sugar because I'm sure it needs that, and as prescribed by the doctor, 4 ounces of Cinnamon Toast Crunch bourbon. Doesn't smell awful. Give it a good stir. Pour over our big sphere of ice. And we're going to hit it with a little bit of orange oil. And now, the moment of truth. Oh yeah, that's hideous. That's disgusting. All you can taste is the cereal, not really the cinnamon sugar. Let's do something. I'm going to throw a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup in there. I think I just don't like the idea of infusing anything in cereal. I mean, if this was Fruit Loops, if this was whatever, yeah, it's just the high fructose corn syrup, wheat bread flavor. 1 out of 10. It would be salvageable, be something that you tasted after 17 drinks and were like, ooh, that's good. Maybe, but yeah, no thank you. Stop lying to us, TikTok. God, that's disgusting. But feel free to give it a try. Obviously, let me know if you did try it, how you like it. And with that, thank you for visiting the Cigar Bar, and we'll see you on the next one.